If you woke up today, took care of business, and still found the time to click on this video, oh yeah, you with the vibes. So today's video, how y'all feel about giving out a helping hand, helping somebody that's in need? Alright, I'm gonna see how y'all feel after this video.
Someone please help me do the math on how the other day I posted a video on here telling y'all that I needed help to not be homeless in my situation because I only had 24 hours left to pay my rent after struggling in silence for the longest, that I received a bunch of death threats, cyberbullying, and hate as a result. I've seen a comment like this one too many times on my post, family, and it's disgusting because what if that was your daughter? The only reason why I made this video is because I had less than 24 hours to get my balance down, or they were going to kick me out of my room that I paid $300 for a week. Oh, and just so you know I'm not lying, look. Yes, this is a room for rent. Rooms for rent, you know what I'm saying? And I showed everyone why I couldn't work because my ID is expired. And just so y'all know, I do have an appointment to get a new ID. But do you see this? This is an Illinois ID. I live in the state of Texas. I've even tried my best trying to find a job that would hire me in the meantime to help me pay my rent while time was just ticking. And no one would hire me because I need an ID to work. As the truth is, my ID expired January 10th, 2024. But I was afraid to even go to the DMV because at the time, I was dealing with legal issues. It wasn't until this year that I actually had the courage to call a lawyer and check on that stuff so I could get a new ID. Everyone keeps saying, why don't you get paid from social media with all those followers? I don't get paid from social media. I don't get paid from Instagram because I'm shadow banned and censored for talking about conspiracy theories. So with that being said, I turned to doing hair full time as much as I could to actually afford my rent for these past few months. Because unfortunately, I wasn't able to work at this shop anymore. And I do want to say a big thank you to everyone who has donated to me to help me pay my rent down from that $500 balance. Thank you so much. But I still have to pay $300 a week. And if anyone wants to help me in my situation until I get to my appointment on May 12th, I will be beyond grateful for whatever help I can get to help me get from point A to point B. I just need a little more help so I can make it, so I can work. I want to do the right thing. I love y'all.
Alright y'all, so I can only speak for myself. I'm so kind-hearted, like to the point sometimes where I'm gullible. Like if I see somebody need help, I'ma help out. I can't help it. But in her situation, I gotta say no. I can't hinder myself and help somebody that don't even want to help themselves. She had all the excuses of why her priorities was not straight. So when are they ever gonna be straight? I'm supposed to help you and you not even trying to help yourself?
When you got actual shit to lose, you move different. You move accordingly. I got real shit in my name. Shit to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose. You don't need to be around me, okay? All right. I have to move accordingly because something that I worked hard for could not be mine tomorrow if I don't. All that, I don't care about none of this, I don't care about none of that. Well, you don't care your ass over there, okay? Because I do.
Yeah, she hit it right on the head. Something that I worked so hard for can just be so easily lost tomorrow. So I gotta move accordingly.
I'm starting to realize that having friends is poor people.
And welcome to the grown-up side of this app. You're 1 gazillion% correct. I don't have a friend in the world. I have about 3 people I grew up with from my home country. We might chat it up once, maybe twice a quarter. And that's just to keep up, you know? How the kids? How's mom is still good? How's the wife? How's the that's it. It's a check-in just to make sure you know and I know that you know that I know that you still all right. And nothing deep. Then there's my mentor, my advisor. He's probably the only other person I consider a friend. Then everyone else is family. I don't have friends and I don't have time to make friends. As you said, friends are enablers. One of the things that you have to realize is that your friends are always going to tell you what they think is best for you. For example, many, many decades ago when I had a friend, this friend would say, you need to take time off and do you. You need to relax. You need to do this. You need to, maybe we should go for a weekend here and a weekend there. I'm so glad I didn't listen to that person. Because while they're still in average and mediocrity, I've grown out of it. And one of the ways that you know the psychology is accurate, I forgot who said it, but I remember this imprinted in my mind about 7 or 8 years ago. Somebody said that poor people are the only ones at the club celebrating failure on a weekly basis, popping bottles and dancing to failure and cheering each other on while doing it. And I thought about that. My former clubby days is when I was a teenager, just celebrating the fact that I got a job or the fact that I went to work, and then talk about I worked so hard I deserve and the psychology behind that. It's when I decided to stop thinking a thing and start doing a thing, my life completely changed, and you naturally will lose friends.
Yeah, it's a lot of validity to this message. For me, I got loved ones, and they gonna always hold me accountable, keep me on my toes, make sure I'm on point. And I'm gonna do the same for them as well. Outside of that, I got casual associates. You know, what's good, check in, keep it moving. But friends, nah, you gotta be careful with those. They can deceive you all day, mean you no good at all. And then you thinking that they're your friend, but low key, they just envying.
That pillar of greatness, that where anyone walks into the vicinity of that pillar of greatness, this greatness extends to that person. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
That is so sexy. You have no idea, like, how hard this is for me to be. If I'm being completely transparent, like, I really want you, like, under my dress right now. I feel like that's where you should be. That's where the path that you're on is leading you. It's leading you inside me.
So I must have not been clear about the initial instructions in the beginning.
You were. I get it.
Well, I mean, that means I literally can't be inside of you, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, I remember I told you that the weenie cannot exit the paint, and it definitely cannot penetrate you of any of your holes.
Well, because I was like, you don't even want me to suck it.
No, you've already done that, and I told you what happened. Look, I like you. I really like you.
I like you too. Like, what would you say if I told you that I needed your nut? Like, I need it.
I would say, what is it that why do you need that? Are you trying to do some experiments behind closed doors? What's the reason? You trying to create clones?
Because I want to taste it. I want to know what it's like. Like, your energy is so amazing. Like,
thank you.
And I can only imagine, like, how uplifting it would be to, like, swallow your nut. Like I feel like your aura, like that, like it would be inside me then. Like I would have like your part of your soul, you know, would be inside me, and I really want that.
I felt a titty. Yeah, I felt a titty.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. They're quite large, so you know it's not necessarily your fault.
This is hard for me.
It's quite literally hard for me too.
See, I could help you with that.
No, but look, we can't look. It's only
sure. Like we could just.
There is people walking by, Jasmine. You don't see all these walking by?
I sure didn't. Damn, there are people.
Yeah.
You see what you do to me?
You did this in G.
All right, fellas, keep it honest. How many of y'all would have got weak in the knees and gave in? The freeze come out at night. Check y'all out. But listen, man, stay strong. Do not give in to nothing like this. Save that energy for a spouse that you can give it to, and it's gonna be reciprocated. You give it to her, she gonna take it from you and be walking around the next day energetic, good off of your energy, while you walking around weak because you done gave in. The vampire done took your soul from you.
I had a good time with you.
I had a good time with you too. I ain't gonna front you a vibe. I ain't gonna hold you.
So what are we doing? Like, you've been over about 20 times. What is this?
I mean,
are we gonna make this official or what?
We vibing. We can do whatever you want to do. What you saying?
Okay, since you want to be scary, I'm about to post you right now. I'm about to post you right now.
You better post me on your social media.
Right now.
Yeah, I ain't got nobody. I'm good. Make sure it's a good picture of me too, because we got a lot of pictures. So.
Oh my
God. Don't act funny. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, that's a good one. That's a good picture. Hold on. Somebody calling me. Yo, what's good, bro?
Nah, ain't that what's good, Cub Daddy?
What happened?
Yo, Super Soaker just posted you on page talking about you guys in a relationship.
Super Soaker?
Yeah, I just squeezed it the other day and you cuffed it, bro.
Hey, she got him, y'all. That's what it look like when your energy is taken away, soul depleted. Don't do it, reconsider.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, but spending money on a girl that you like, that you're chasing, it's not tricking. Like, it's not. When you like somebody, why not spend money on them, twin? You spend money with your homeboys to smoke. So maybe you like your homeboys, twin. All I'm saying is if you like that girl, spend some money. It's not tricking. Courting a girl is not tricking. Spending time with a girl is not tricking. Y'all make anything tricking. Nobody told you to pick the girl you can't afford. That's when it's tricking, when you can't afford her. That's it.
It ain't tricking if you got it. And what song that came from? It ain't tricking if you got it. I don't want to get sidetracked, but yeah, it ain't tricking if you got it, man. There ain't nothing wrong just to, treat the loved one that you in love with, or whoever you vibing with. But the way you go wrong, when you going out of your means, knowing you can't do that, and still trying to do it, you breaking your neck.
I was taking a shower. Do you want to wait?
Yeah, how long?
Like 5 minutes for me to get dressed. What kind of massage do you want?
Probably like 30 minutes.
Like, what's your budget? Because we're kind of expensive here. Alexa, pause. Do you want like a real massage, or do you want like a body rub? Do you want like Nuru?
All of them.
$600, and that's Nuru. Okay, so tell me your budget so we don't waste time.
Probably like 300.
Okay, you could get like a central massage, then a happy ending with that. Is that okay?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know how some of y'all can do it. Me, I just don't have that bone in my body to pay for that type of service. $300, you know what I can do with $300 right now? And then she took him for everything he had. She said, listen, don't waste my time. How much money do you have? What can you afford? $300. Oh yeah, and she took that. So now this man finna walk out of here weak in the knees, no energy, and broke. Nah, miss, man, I'm good. Let me keep my peace of mind, my $300 in energy. I'm straight.
Thank you. Can I ask you a question? When you show me the stick with the oil on it, what am I looking at?
The clean oil.
Why you ain't show me the dirty oil? I can't even see no comparison.
Dirty oil is always black, no matter what.
But the stick already looked black, so it's like I'm looking at a black stick.
Probably the tips of it, because it's burnt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, ain't no such thing as a dumb question. Sometimes. But I'm not knocking her for inquiring. She's seeing this black stick that this man showing her. She don't know what it means. So she asking the question, what does this black stick mean?
Can I be honest with y'all? I'm fucking scared right now, okay? I'm scared because I don't know what the fuck to do in my situation. I'm about to be homeless if I don't pay my rent in 24 hours. So long story short, I've not been able to get into an apartment. I've been having to pay my rent weekly in a room for rent inside of a shared house. And I'm not trying to put my business out there, but this is the last resort that I get. I have to pay this down before tomorrow. And you look, I have to pay weekly. I don't have to pay $600 a week. I have to pay $300 a week. But as you can see, this is how much money that I have. I'm gonna just be completely honest with y'all. I don't have a job right now because my ID has been expired, but I have still tried everything that I could. I've even tried finding jobs. Ain't nobody trying to hire me, especially not in a time frame that I need help. I've tried calling 211, which is supposed to be a government assistance to help me find rental assistance in my area. I don't have anything over here that I qualify for. And by the grace of God, I was able to get food stamps this week. If I didn't have this food stamp card sent to me this week because they found out my situation when I was trying to call around for help, that should tell you that I don't even make enough money. This should tell you how honest and transparent that I'm being as a young woman, that I cannot continue to sit up here and try to help people if I don't get the help that I need for myself. Because you know what's gonna happen if I go out there and I get homeless? I'm not gonna be able to make videos for y'all no more. And that's exactly what the Matrix, the devil, and the people want. If anyone is wondering why don't I get a job, my ID is expired. Who's gonna hire somebody whose ID is expired? This world is fucked up. I tried my best, y'all. Look, I put this whole website together, and I'm not trying to ask for pity. I'm scared, okay? I don't want to be fucking homeless.
Yeah, we ain't forget about you. Hey man, listen, y'all go help your girl out, man. She need help. That's not funny. Y'all put yourself in her shoes. Imagine yourself asking for a handout because you about to be homeless. So listen, don't ask me. I'm asking y'all. Go help her out, man. She need it.